So, before we even start with the video, the title's clickbait. I want to make that clear. I don't hate JJK entirely. I don't hate it entirely. I watched the anime back when it first started airing, and I really liked the anime. I have season 1 to 8, and I think JJK 0 is a very, very good movie. I read the manga, and it was one of the manga of all time. And like, JJK is fine. Perfectly fine. I have no problems really with JJK, aside from the fact that it's like every power scaler's wet dream, because power scalers would rather read a bunch of stats rather than see a badass fight. But that's just me, right? I personally don't vibe with JJK as hard as seemingly every shonen fucker on the internet does. Hi, I'm BushiM0. Every now and then I scream loudly at the mic and pretend like I have a point. And I've edited JJK videos for Monotone British Man, Miwa's Biggest Simp, and Black Clover Twitter's Most Wanted. I've edited so many JJK videos at this point that I probably know more about JJK than I realistically should for not giving that much of a shit about it. Now, again, I don't have any significant thoughts about JJK other than it's fine. That goes for every real aspect of it. When I first watched it and I first read it, my first thoughts were, yeah, Yuji Itadori is definitely a pretty decent protagonist. He ranks up there in my top 3 characters in JJK, not gonna lie, mostly by default, but like, he's pretty good. He serves the purpose of the story very well, but I just don't think there's a lot to him that I personally see. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll feel differently as I go back and rewatch or something like that, but I don't think there's a lot to like get from him personally, right? I understand what the character's going for. I understand why people find him enjoyable. I just don't personally do so. And it kind of goes with like the rest of the cast, of course, minus Aoi Todo, the greatest character in JJK by such a wide margin, it's not even worth talking about. But like, a lot of these characters I just personally find better in other series. Like Megabee's cool. He's more entertaining than Aki from Chainsaw Man, but I've seen this sort of black-haired stoic character in other series, right? Nobara, aka Hole in Her Head, aka hasn't really won a fight by herself. I think she's cool. I just don't think she's that great. Apparently Gege did, that's why he fucking killed her. Gojo, I hate that fucker. I hate that piece of shit. I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about Gojo later. That piece of shit can go suck my cock. But because I edit for these people, and because I talk in the space that I do, I'm constantly barraged with video after tweet after screen cap of JJK. Like, oh my god, guys, did you see this new reveal? And then I see the reveal, and it's like a couple cool drawings of a fight, and then 17 pages of a fighting game manual. And I'm just like, cool, I guess, you know? If I wanted to read a light novel, I'd read Hunter x Hunter, but it's just like, no, you might be thinking, this might sound that I'm just frustrated with it, because I'm constantly oversaturated with all kinds of images, all kinds of information, all kinds of imagery of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I want to nail it down, that these are my feelings only, right? These are my personal feelings on JJK, not influenced by anything else, especially not because I'm constantly barraged with this information.
Bushy or BushiM0 or Bushamo or whatever you're calling yourself now, you listen good. If you don't put Miwa in the culling games in this video, I swear to God, I will lock you in the basement and you will never, ever, ever see the light of day again. Do you hear me?
Now, JJK is very clearly the series that a lot of power scalers seem to jump to. There's a reason why power scaling YouTube was entirely dominated by Dragon Ball and Naruto, because those two series care a lot about scaling in their series, talk about numbers, have the guidebooks that explain everything. But JJK kind of takes it to like another level. For example, an Ultra Jump, Giga Summer, whatever the fuck this was, they brought in the editor of JJK and 2 real life mathematicians to explain like diverging series and infinity and like the space between infinity and all this other stuff, just to explain how Gojo's power works. And it's like literally a real life college level lecture just to explain to you that, oh, Gojo do be not letting people touch him, and he can shoot big beam, and you flood your mind with information. Okay, cool. That's a lot of words. Glad to hear it or sorry that it happened to you. Like, I just don't care. I just don't care. Because, like, the coolest powers in this series include man who claps, guy with a JoJo stand who copies other powers, and man who punched really hard, right? Those are the 3 coolest powers in my opinion, because when I see nerd shit like this, I just can't get, I just get bored. But then again, that might just be on me, because one of my favorite characters in all of fiction is a guy who can just do things because he just happens to be that guy. I don't know. Maybe it's on me, right? But I just whenever I edit these videos and I'm constantly having to scrub through the same information, I have to constantly see, oh, Hikari's jackpot fills him with infinite curse energy, and then they show me the game manual that shows up every time he uses pure love train, and I'm like, that's a crazy long-winded explanation of just saying to me, homie's lucky, gets invincible for a little bit. It's like the jackpot, right? Okay, cool. I get it. You didn't like what is blood waffling about? I don't care. I just can't really get behind it that much. But then we see it's like, oh, Kashimo's lightning, and like his cursed energy takes on this attribute, and then if you explain by the frames of animation, frames of light, but that the eyes can see, and it's just on and on and on, and I'm like, man, bring back Toto. I want him to like clap and like switch places with the guy and beat him up. I just don't care. Like, at this point, it could be literally anybody. Bring Miwa back, because we all know that Miwa is going to be the savior of JJK. She's going to be the strongest character of all time. I'm not being brainwashed.
Ushama, what the fuck are you doing? I have 3 entire full-length series on how Miwa is completely useless, and this is how you're spending your time? The Miwa cult is rising up, and you're making content that nobody asked for. Get your priorities straight. What do I pay you for? Get back in this fucking basement. I knew I should have gotten the wooden bars instead of padlocks.
But it's just, okay, it's just, because, I guess maybe it might be, not entirely, but it might be because I'm forced to see this information constantly. I'm constantly forced to read more into this manga than for things I actually care about. It might not be as bad for me if I just, if I wasn't forced to act like I care about JJK so I can get editing jobs. But I mean, there's only so many times a man can put this same scan of Toji and Dagon in the sun, quote unquote. There's only so many times I could share these same 5 chapters from the Star Candidate arc, whatever the hell that shit was called, where Gojo explains how red and blue works or whatever the hell. There's only so many times that I can show this. I am so sick of talking about Gojo. I am so tired of seeing him everywhere. I went to Universal Studios Japan, and I was so mad. I was about to beat the shit out of that mannequin they have when you go to the JJK diner, but they wouldn't let me do it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of this bastard. I'm so sick of the manga of everybody talking about, oh, every JJK video's gotta mention Gojo, or they gotta scale Gojo, or they gotta talk about how cool he is or what he does. Man's been trapped in a box for 2 years. Manga's about to end this year, and he's still not out of that box. I hope he stays in there. I'm like Gege. I hope that motherfucker stays in that box. I hope I never got to see him again. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of seeing him.
Hey, Bushamo, I just wanted you to know that according to Gege, Gojo is actually amazing at everything he ever tries. So that means if he ever took up editing, he'd be better than you. Also, he's not a furry. Okay, later.
Well, you know what? If Gojo made videos, he'd probably upload more than you two, so shut the fuck up. Invite me on the honored ones, you bitch. I'm just, okay, I don't hate JJK. I don't hate JJK. I'm just a little tired of it. I'm just a little tired of editing videos about JJK. Please hire me for videos about anything else. But I'm not tired, but I'm not tired of JJK. I don't hate it. I'm just a little tired of seeing it on my timeline and everyone that I talk to loving JJK, and it's like I have to pretend like I like it a little bit, but like, but I don't hate it. Keep that straight. I don't hate it. I just hate talking about it. I hate editing videos about it. I hate seeing Gojo on my timeline every day. I'm tired of seeing everybody with Gojo profile pictures. I'm tired of everybody pretending like JJK is the second coming of Christ. I'm tired of Natty47 going on my DMs and complaining about JJK to me as if I already don't have the same complaints. I hate JJK. I hate JJK. I hate JJK. I hate JJK.
Listen, Bushamo, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you right now. I need Miwa in the video. I need Miwa to be dispersed throughout the video. I know it's not a Miwa video. Put it in there. Put Miwa in the video where I'm letting everybody know that you secretly like Rent-A-Girlfriend still, okay? I didn't want to have to do this. But if Miwa's not in every frame of the video, your secret's out. You've been warned.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell me why I'm an asshole in the comments and how this video is invalidated because I'm a cringy VTuber. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.